Welcome to Sparta. I hope I find you well. I hope I find you well indeed. The hell is this shit? Oh, I don't want that. Crazy. Well, let's get some light on the subject, shall we? There we go. That will do for now. One light in the storm. And there seems to be a storm brewing again, although I thought it was just a breeze. But something's going down, and I'll get to the bottom of it. See, because Sparta is part of a family, and we stand united. Sometimes we may disagree, but other times we band together like never before. So if you hurt one of us, you hurt all of us. Remember that. All are welcome to Sparta, and once you are family, well, you get this privilege of protection, of guidance, of understanding, and love. That is what Sparta is all about. Protecting the freedoms of every individual who wishes to come to Sparta. I hold no ill will against those who want to be against Sparta. You're just my enemy, that's all, and I have to slay you. It's just as simple as that in war. And whether people like to believe so or not, we are at constant war, a spiritual war. And the best way we can get through this spiritual war is by putting God into our day and into our lives. It is not the churches and the temples of gold that those men and women have you go to, have you spend money, have you give them money to those synagogues, those temples, those churches. No, God's temple is in your mind, and the vessel is your heart. When you put God and Joshua here, He will be with you, and they will be with you everywhere. That is the true nature of things, the true meaning of God. Now, we'll get into the Lord's Prayer. This is the best thing you can do for your daily life. For now, because like I said, we are at a spiritual war. So, people are there. I agree. I see you. I see everything. Even though I might rant on, I do see. I'll just check this chat to make sure Mr. YouTube isn't playing any games. Okay. Oh, yep. Should show all messages. So if you have anything to say, then that's not a problem. But if you just wish to sit there, then that's not a problem too. We're about to do the Lord's Prayer. You're welcome to join along or listen. It counts. And this goes to all those children that don't have a meal or are not going to get a present over the Christmas period. Because whatever religion and belief you believe in, I was growing up in a whole country who used to celebrate that. Very hard to get away from something that felt good when you did it when you was younger. I just think of the kids at Christmas time. That's what it's about. It's about giving to those kids, not about each other. We're adults. We know. We've grown. It's time to grow up. It's good to get gifts. But like I said, even just a picture of a love heart saying I love you is enough of a gift. People won't see it like that. They want that $100,000 Ferrari, unfortunately. Well, God doesn't need money, but apparently the church does. God can create the whole universe and fashion it to his will, but he can't handle money somehow, according to those men of God. Well, the only thing Jesus said to do is not go to church or a synagogue or follow those men. They said, what's the best way we can contact God? He said this way. Oh, here we go. We've got Joshua coming home, messing me around. Yes, what? Oh, you locked out. How about that? He's here with his friend. As you can see while we're going live. Family, you can't live with them, you can't live without them, unfortunately. How are you going? Well, let's get into the Lord's Prayer, shall we? And here we go. Let's turn up the echo for the etherealness. Are you ready? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace. Amen. And now we have God in the day, in your chat, in your life, wherever you may be at night or during the afternoon, wherever you may be. You could be floating around in space for all I know. Oh, it's going crazy out there. People doing burnouts. Joshua working around the young lady, and they're walking around waiting for me to finish my ethereal archangel Michaelness. Freaks them right out. But, he is the guy. And that's no question mark. Fact of the matter is, when I went live out in the city, I come out of the dark with his mask on. A bloke had just had an accident, and he asked me for a hug. So I can't be that frightening. That was interesting. If it would have been me, I would have punched the guy and said, "What the hell are you doing?" How ironic. How ironic indeed. Well, Lord's Prayer. God is in the day. There's been no trolls, which is good, but we have to deal with one big major troll. It just keeps coming back. I don't know how it can survive when it's supposed to be dead, but it does. Seems to upset people. See, in that one, well, it doesn't realize. It just keeps messing around and messing around. It doesn't realize it's on borrowed time. It's on borrowed time. And soon, like the fuse that's lit itself, it's going to run out. Just like life. Life's a funny thing. Goes back and forth, chucks you curveballs, wavy balls. Oh, like young Margie. Oh, Fluffy, I shouldn't say young, but Margie now has to look after her husband. He's just got home from hospital and he's very ill. So now she has to have another life change. Well, she's probably been looking after him all her life, but that's what women always say. But for a great man, there's always a greater woman behind them. Remember that. And see, Sparkle won't last long. She'll carry on, she'll spit, she might burn a little, might chuck a little bit of magic at you. Wah! Make say please, make it rain, make it rain. But eventually, like before, it'll burn out. It's only lit its own fuse, so I wouldn't have to too much worry about it. I mean, we could go to war, but why do that? It's not really fun anymore. Unless there's a whole team of them. One's too easy. Come on now. Look at the fuse. She's almost out. All that squawking and carrying on. And carrying on and squawking. For what? What does it get her? Oh, gets the money, ties, station. Gets to have money. And carries on about when people say, look how you bander for money. Oh, no I don't. Pathetic. So worried about these people that is introduced into his own life. Why should we have to hear about it? Oh, look, see? The spark's almost out. And like before, Danny will come and put it out. But it doesn't learn. Might be suing Danny, so I've read, but who cares, eh? Moving right along. Why should we listen to the squawking in the distance when we've left it way behind? That's my philosophy on the matter. But we'll see. We will see, because if you mess with one Spartan, you mess with all the Spartans. And that's something you don't want to mess with. There's not many of us. We are only few against the many. YouTube favors those that it favors. Doesn't favor me. Hasn't favored me from the time I started, even before I met Jag. And then when I met Jag, well, I just became even more controversial. See, it's a sacrifice. You must understand that. A sacrifice to be a moderator for Jaguar and Odell. You cop a bit of flack. Cop a lot of sideburn. But it's worth it. And I've been sent along for the mission. See, Odell is the symbol of the wolf. And I have the symbol of the lion. When the wolf reached out to the lion, and we lay down together to fight, well, to debate and fight, we have the symbol of God. You know, a lion, a wolf, and a jaguar. Pretty terrifying creatures, predators, if you mess with us. That's just it. That's just it. But, you know, I keep telling people, until they work out this Pandora's box, they'll have no idea what's going on in the world, especially when it comes to Jag. And Jag says they've gone away from her, not saying so much. Well, that's part of their ploy. They gave her all the saying and talking and that before. It advertised her. So they went backwards. They were, well, we don't talk about her. Maybe she'll go away. But she won't go away. And she'll never go away. Because she's got this one, see? What's this? This is just a plain lolly bag. And inside this lolly bag is a regular dice. Not a fixed one, a proper one. You know, a fixed dice, it's got to add up to 7. Like, it's got to have a 6. And directly on the other side, it's got to have 1. So it adds up to 7. 3 and 4. Right? And then you've got, 2 and 5. And that's how you know you've got a set, perfect, balanced dice. It's not fixed. Because the opposite side should add up to 7. That's the proper way of doing a dice. But see, one dice or die is in the bag, see? I'm almost tempted when they say, ask us any questions. I still haven't asked. I really want to. It's a thing that I need to find out for my Pandora's box and my receipts. Does Jag like Scooby-Doo? Or did she ever have a Scooby-Doo flannel when she was growing up? It has no interest to you, just to me. I just want to be entertained. What's this one here? Lost another male friend. Oh, Christ. That's Chloe. She's putting up something on her site. There's probably one that she did the other day. They do that YouTube. Send out messages 3 days later after it's already been done, say it's new. Yeah, typical. Always happen to argue with friends and family around Christmas. Isn't that a bit of a bummer? Had a bit of an argument with her. Oh, yes. Very heated, but very true and had to happen. Now it's done. We can get past that one. Still talking, but not much. We did say hello. That's about it. But her losing all her friends, her going through a stage where she is young, and that vanity hits them, see? See, they go through a certain stage like I did, like we all do, I guess, where we think you're young and invincible. Nothing can hurt you. Oh, that won't happen to me. And then when you get to about 28, like she has, it hits you. You start to realize, oh, I'm not going to live forever. I can die. I am getting sick. I am getting older. And she hit a bad point. She didn't know how to deal with it. A lot of young people don't. Like I said, it's inevitable. It's like that sparkler. It just runs its time. Once it runs its time, that's it. There's nothing you can do about that. You can prolong it a little. You can definitely keep your time clock in your head that you've got programmed by nature if you keep a good body. But if you want to be a sloth and obese yourself, well, you'll shorten your time period. But then again, it all depends. It all depends on that clock inside you. Some people have smoked for 50 years and still living at 80. Other people never smoked at all and are dead by 50. That's just the way it goes. It's like those super fit athletes. Most of them, when they get into retirement age, have to go and get operations on knees and heart valves and stuff because the body is not supposed to stay at peak performance at all times. There must be a balance. With that balance comes understanding and wisdom, and to keep the balance. And you must be always susceptible to change. Not about being smart, about being strong. It's about with change. You have to change with the times. If new information comes out that is proven that you can't do something, well, you must change. Otherwise, you just think that your shit doesn't stink. You end up being like the rest of these celebrities, with a mind of delusion, living their own world, and putting in front of us evil, like you wouldn't imagine. Well, this is the Archangel Michael. Not going to be on long. I don't plan to be on long. Don't plan to be on long at all. I've done my little work for Lord's Prayer. I had my little bit of a rant of anyone that wants to play around with any members of the family, especially any dead birds. Silly, really. Can do so much other things than bother us. But forget that. Well, it's the Archangel Michael signing off for now. Stay well, stay safe, be happy, be good to your neighbor, and if you can't find anything good to do in a day, pray to God, or listen to the beginning where I pray to God for you. It all counts. It all counts. It's all about each other at Christmas time, not about self. Too many people can think about themselves, and that's the wrong thinking. You have to think about others at Christmas time. Some of us might not be able to see people at Christmas time. Being lonely at Christmas time is kind of really bad, whether you believe in God or not. And that's a fact. There's a time of year, whether the religions or the countries believe in Christmas or not, seems to be holy. seems to be a time of holiday, relaxation, and giving and understanding and blessing and love. And they do this all over the world. The best one I seen was the Irish government. Watching on the YouTube the other day, Irish government comes up and says, "Oh yes, we declare we want to have all airspace clear on the 24th of December. Make sure that very special guests can make it through. Give all the kids their presents." And you know who that special guest was, don't you? Well, of course, Santa Claus, or Father Christmas, or Saint Nick, whichever one you want to call him. Chris Kringle, whatever. It's the same guy. It all, no, it's about people got to look over the Coca-Cola red man. The fact that Santa used to be in green. Look over the factor of the commercialism or any symbolization behind it. And look how you feel when you go under that Christmas tree. If you do have Christmas and you've got all that nice food smelling in the background, and you watch your family open up their presents, whether they be small or meager, or large and expensive, and watch them smile. Isn't that what it's all about? A day of celebration for humanity in its entirety. Sounds a better way to deal with Christmas. See, with our family, well, since the old man's passed and my partner's gone and a few people have come and gone, we still have a Christmas that when people rock up here, they freak out. They say, "Oh, gee." There's a lot of people around the world, especially, believe it or not, white families. They spend a lot of times alone at Christmas. The families are not unified like they should be in a lot of other cultures and a lot of other people. I find that sad. When we introduce a lot of people to come around here, if they be from a white family or whatever color family, they freak out because there's unity here. It's family. Even though we might not see each other for a year, it's just like we never parted at all. And that's what it's about. Everyone has their place. At the moment, well, I'm kind of the head, besides Mum. That's the point. But you get that. And when she is gone, well, then it is left up to me to keep that unity, keep that family strong, to keep that tradition going. This is the Archangel Michael. I'll be on live every night because I can. And just to check up on you, give you the Lord's Prayer for this time of festive season, or it could be a bad time. It's kind of bad for me too. On the 19th of December, 2022, I cremated my late partner Kelly, who passed away from cancer. 2 years later, last year, on the 19th of December, my ex-partner Sharon, we buried her in Bunbury, the mother of my oldest daughter, Destiny. So that's two of the mothers of my children I put away in 2 years, on the same day too, please. So, if that's not telling me something, I don't know what is. But that's just how it goes. That's the curveballs life chucks at you. Not these ones on the line, they sit there with a dirty kitchen and banter and banter and banter. I actually got a life, and people die around me. It's like, it doesn't learn. There's already been casualties. One person, well, we usually don't say their name when they pass to show them respect. But this person, he came, he introduced himself, embedded himself into the family, and he was found out to be a fraud. And now he's passed away. That's a casualty. Whether that's due from his own life or stress online. This online stuff wouldn't have helped. It doesn't learn, right? There's casualties in war, and there's collateral damage. There you go. If she's just going to consider everyone that follows her as collateral damage on her reign of terror, why follow her at all? This is the Archangel Michael signing off for now, before I get myself into too much trouble with my mouth.